I'm Sidney Tremaine. Glad you're back again. I see we've been joined today by an elderly couple over there. They're setting their pretty stone-faced, but I hope they're enjoying the presentations. This is the fourth in this series. In the first, we started off with knowing when to sell. The second presentation, we talked about knowing what to buy. And last time, we talked about how you can protect your capital. It's not just what stocks you buy. It is the system that you use to manage those investments. And it must be a system to be successful. Seat-of-the-pants investing is pure luck when it works. So we want to get you away from that if we can. Now, I said in the beginning that this series would end with an offer for a coaching program. And that's what I want to talk about today. I made a big promise to you. And the big promise was that I would get rid of those three difficulties that most investors face. The ones we've already talked about in the previous three videos. My equity investment coaching program provides you with a system for just about everything you can think of. It doesn't choose the stocks for you. We do tell you how to choose them, but you have to choose them yourself. And the only other thing it doesn't do, because it is automated for you, is call your stockbroker. That is your job. And that's why you will spend 2 minutes every week to manage a full portfolio. That's all it takes, 2 minutes. Now, if you want to spend the whole week, there are thousands of charts that are annotated to see the historical charts, that you can see exactly how the system worked, what it did, when it did it, what prices, what profits, what losses, where there were some. There's tons to keep you occupied. But to manage a full portfolio of 10 or 20 stocks will only take you 2 minutes. And that's the call to the broker. Does what we do work? That's an important thing. If you're going to join the program, if you're going to join the coaching program and follow the system afterwards, you better know if it works. We have 4 different programs, and we give you access to the appropriate one depending on what level of coaching you take. There are 4 levels of that too. But let me tell you the worst program we have, not the best. I'll let you find out about the best later. The worst one, over the last 32 years, shows 2,422 trades. 86% of those were winning positions, 14% were losses. The average rate of return for winning positions was 43.64% annualized. For losing positions, it was minus 5.55%. The average annual rate of return, with the winners and the losers together, 36.75%. The average length of a trade was 5.49 years. These were completed trades to Friday, October 11th, 2013. Now those are pretty good numbers. And in fact, I challenge you to find better long-term numbers anywhere. We couldn't find any. The numbers I'm giving you are for the entire market. And we cover in the US about 2,000 stocks. The entire gamut of stocks. Not cherry-picked at all. I don't give you recommendations that you should buy this stock or that stock. Recommendations like that are guesses. Nobody can tell the future. Nobody. I don't care how many degrees they have or how long they've been analysts or technical analysts. They are guesses. We don't guess. We're not always right, but we don't guess. This is not day trading. This is not, let's have some excitement to day trading. This is long-term, conservative, laid-back trading. Now, if you're sitting down, I'll give you the Canadian figures. In the same period of time, there were 236 trades. Canada is a much smaller market. The winning and losing percentages were very close to those in the US, at 85.17% versus losing trades of 14.83%. But now if you are, as I said, sitting down, the average winning trade in Canada was 141.71%. The average losing trade, 6.62% annualized. Now, Canada is resource rich, and that's the only way I can explain those very high figures. The annualized rate of return, which is the winners and the losers together, was 119.71%. I mean, that's ridiculous. But those were the figures. To make the figures fair and understandable, we discount in another set of figures the highest and the lowest rates of return. For example, in the United States, there was one position that annualized at 2,068.89%. Now, you've got to be very lucky if you manage to pick that out of 2,000 companies. The greatest loss was annualized at 22.47%. If you take those away from the rest of the figures to sort of get more, perhaps more realistic figures, it made a difference of 0.82%. 0.82%. That was the difference that made. So they really aren't, because there are so many positions in the States, or so many companies that we cover, the ones that are really outside the norm don't make that much of a difference. If what you have heard and seen in these videos is of interest to you, here's what you need to do now. Click on the link at the bottom of this page. See what's involved in the 4 different levels of coaching program. Look at the content of each of the sessions. Then click on the link at the bottom of that page. It will take you to the description of not the content, but all of the things that go with the 4 different levels of coaching program. If then you're ready to order, choose the program that you want to be part of from a drop-down menu. Click on the button which takes you to a secure shopping cart. Now, I realize that you may need a little bit more than this. You may need to talk with me on the phone. And to do that, there is another link that you can click on, which will take you to a special form where you're asked certain details. And when I get that form, I will make an arrangement and fit you in with an appointment to chat on the phone, to see what is right for you, if any of it is right for you. Finally, please don't put this stuff off till later. If you do, you will miss it, you'll forget it. I want to share this information with you now so that it can be of maximum benefit to you. Look, I'm 80 years old. I don't like the idea that perhaps if I don't share this with enough people, it will be lost. I want to share it with you. I want to help you. So please follow those instructions and get involved if it's suitable to you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching these videos. I hope they're helpful to you. Watch them over again if you wish. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.